Now, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has spoken with External Affairs Minister Jaishankar. The Secretary of State and External Affairs Minister discussed the United States and India's shared concerns over reckless Houthi attacks in the southern Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden, which threaten the free flow of commerce, endanger innocent mariners and violate international law. Blinken emphasized the Red Sea is a major commercial corridor that facilitates international trade and welcomed increasing cooperation with India in defending freedom of navigation in the region. They further discussed the Israel-Hamas conflict, efforts to prevent the conflict's escalation and increase the delivery of humanitarian aid to civilians in Gaza. They also discussed Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine. Brian Thomas is joining us with more details on this story. Brian, what all has been discussed in this conversation that took place between the Secretary of State, Antony Blinken of America, and the Foreign Minister of India, S. Jaishankar?
Well, Uday, today U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken engaged in a conversation with Indian External Affairs Minister Jaishankar, and they addressed several critical, international concerns. If I tell my viewers also, they delve into the shared apprehensions regarding the reckless Houthi attacks in the southern Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden that happened. And these attacks not only pose a threat to the free flow of commerce, but also jeopardize the safety of innocent mariners while violating international law. Secretary Blinken also, underscored the significance of the Red Sea as a major commercial corridor for international trade and expressed a desire for increased cooperation with India in, safeguarding freedom of navigation in this region. The discussion also, encompassed the very pertinent Israel-Hamas conflict, with both leaders, exploring ways to prevent its escalation and enhance the delivery of humanitarian aid to civilians in Gaza who are trapped. And this reflects a very, a very joint commitment, Uday, to, address humanitarian crisis and foster stability in conflict zones. Furthermore, also, if I tell you, Secretary Blinken also raised the issue of Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine during the conversation, and the gravity of the situation also emphasized, underlining the need for concerted international efforts to address and resolve the ongoing conflict that has been going on. And even the communication between both the countries, like US and Indian officials, highlight their shared dedications to navigate and find solutions to, these pressing global challenges there.
All right, Brian, thank you for joining us with those details. Meanwhile, John Kirby has shared US concern over these attacks in the Red Sea.
Wade, we take seriously the responsibility to protect our ships and our sailors at sea, as well as the responsibility to protect the flow of international commerce. You talked to Lael Brainerd here about how important that waterway is. It is. It's vital. And we take those responsibilities seriously. I would add that we're not the only one. Other nations are joining us in that effort. Some 20-plus nations now are involved in the Operation Prosperity Guardian. These attacks need to stop. And we're going to do what we have to do to continue to protect that shipping, to protect our sailors.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.